Welcome to another great, fantastic episode of Mark and Mike's Rock Battle, where Mike, over there in Kansas City, what we do is take two albums, track by track, and see who wins at the end of the day. And today we're doing, our category is a band that the individual was in a band and then he went into a solo career. So I chose Ozzy Osborne, who came from Black Sabbath, and I'm doing Blizzard of Oz was his first album, solo album. Michael, what was yours?
So Vincent Furnier was the lead singer of Alice Cooper, and then geniusly changed his name to Alice Cooper and took the name with him and became solo.
That is actually, I thought that his name was Alice Cooper. It was actually a band.
Yeah, Vincent Furnier. When he was with Alice Cooper, it was Vincent Furnier, and then he legally changed his name as a way to take the name with him when he went solo.
You know, I was talking to somebody about Alice Cooper, and he knew that too. And he said Alice Cooper's best stuff though was with his band. Do you kind of agree?
I do, except for the album that I chose.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, like, School's Out for Summer, that was
the band.
That was the band. See, you know, I would never even know that. I thought that Alice Cooper was Alice Cooper
the whole time. Nope.
The whole did you?
No, I knew.
Did you? Yeah, I didn't know that. So, see, we're getting an education, aren't we? Okay, yes. So we're going to start off.
We're getting an education. Yeah.
Do that again.
Yes, we are getting an education. I am schooling my older brother Mark. Yes.
So that's what's his name?
He is getting schooled. School, I tell you. He came in as a blooming idiot, but he will leave here an educated man. In the music leanings
what
of
is his name? That Jewish guy's name. What's his name? What's the guy's name? Who did the candle, the Hanukkah song? What's his name?
Oh, Adam Sandler.
You sound like Adam Sandler. Oh my God, that was great. That was funny. All right, so we're gonna go ahead off.
Before we leap into the albums, tell me a little bit about the journey, Ozzy from Black Sabbath, the debut album, the year, any backstories you have.
Okay, so I didn't really get into the Black Sabbath thing. I didn't really look into it, but of course he was in Black Sabbath. Very popular, I would say this was Black Sabbath was the first heavy metal band. Would you kind of agree? That we know of. Back in '79, they actually kicked him out. For what for? I don't know. But maybe because he was crazy and did all that batty stuff. I get it, batty, when he ate the bat. So he went solo, and Blizzard of Oz was his first album. That's basically the gist of it. You know more about it?
I know more about Alice Cooper.
Right. Heard. So are we ready to get into this?
Well, Go ahead. So Vince Furnier, Alice Cooper, very cool guy. They got
why he's cool, by the way?
I'm sorry?
You know why he's cool, by the way?
Why?
Because he appeared on WrestleMania 3. That's why he's cool.
So
I had to get a reference in there.
He went to high school in Arizona, and he was actually a cross-country star. He held state records. He really? He could have been a D1 runner. His senior year, his cross-country team was in a talent show. A bunch of runners did covers to Beatles, and they made it all about cross-country running. They won the contest. It was so popular that they actually learned how to play instruments and write songs and became a real band out of it. He could have also been a D1 golfer. He could have been a pro golfer. You wouldn't know it by looking, but Vince Furnier Ellis is one heck of an athlete. And just like you said, Black Sabbath kind of founded heavy metal. Alice Cooper really founded shock rock. And I actually saw these guys a few years ago, and what a show. Guillotines, electric chairs, blood. It's like rock and roll in a horror movie. And so they invented shock rock. And when you talk about the Bat, the famous Alice Cooper story is he threw a chicken into an audience thinking chickens could fly. And the audience was so revved up that they tore the chicken to shreds. And the legend grew that he bit the head off of the chicken, like the legend grew that Ozzy bit the head off of a bat. So lots of similarities.
Right, absolutely.
My album, 1989, it peaked at number 20. It sold 3 million copies.
Okay. So the Blizzard of Oz was Ozzy's first solo album. It was actually it came out in 1980, but actually hit the States in 1981. It ranked number 9. Actually, it ranked number 9 with the Rolling Stone list of greatest metal albums of all time. But number 21 on the Billboard and sold over 5 million copies. So, actually, this is actually, and I wish we could do it, but because of copyright issues, we can't do the songs. We're going to figure a way, guys. So tens of people that are watching this will find a way next time to get the music on the air. But for right now, we're just going to have to go to our old format. So, are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay. Go ahead. You start off.
So mine starts out with a great rock song, Poison. It starts out at number 7. It talks really about fatal attraction. Protagonist attracted to someone not good for him. Her love is like poison. But this is a great song and a great video. And again, it peaked at number 7.
Great. So number 1 for actually, this didn't chart in I Don't Know. Do you remember that song? I Don't Know.
First base.
Remember? Huh?
First base?
First base. What the hell are you talking? I don't know the song.
First base.
Oh my God. Here we go. Do you remember Ozzy Osborne? Huh? What?
Isn't that who? Oh, it's Who's on First. That's right. Not don't know. I think is third base. Who's on first? Don't know's on third. Sabbath and Costello.
I know who you're talking about, but do you know the song? But do you remember it be? Do you remember it be playing a lot? I do.
I think it's a radio.
And it did not chart. I remember getting a record.
Released it.
Yeah, they didn't. So, so I don't know. It's about actually Ozzy struggling with depression, with depression and anxiety. It's kind of like an anthem song for people that kind of, and I didn't know this, kind of going through the same thing. And he was just going through some depression and anxiety because he got kicked out of the band and everything like that. So, and we all know his wildness and all the drugs he was doing back then. So, this is actually a kicking song too, but because Poison, what did it reach?
7.
And this didn't even chart. I'm gonna have to give you that one. And I actually like it because I'm actually listening to it now, and I don't know why we can't. I love this song. Can you hear it?
Poison or Don't Know?
Huh?
I can't hear. Which song are you playing?
Poison.
That's a great song.
And it really is. It really is. So,
hey, and I got to tell you, so yeah. You named the category, and you went first with Ozzy. I did a little research. One reason I chose Alice Cooper is he's got that 2 reasons. He's got that raspy voice. I know your favorite singer is Bon Scott. I purposely chose someone kind of Bon Scottish. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, a lot of these songs are about your favorite topic, which is sex. And so I tried to match someone that I thought you would like. Although I love that.
Well, no, actually, I, after listening to this album, I'm actually going to start listening to some of his albums, especially when I work out. That's seems to be the best time. That's when I actually listened to all these albums that were going against each other.
Same.
I listened to these albums, and this I didn't really knew. I knew of Alice Cooper. I know a couple of his songs, but this album is really good, and I want to go
Great.
back to when he started. So, but so you're 1-0, right? And
Yep.
make sure that you get it right this time, and not
I
last time you kind of
circled it.
messed up.
All right,
So,
let's go to song 2.
all
Why
right,
don't you
what's
pick
song
this up?
2? All right, so song 2 is Crazy Train. It hit number 9 in the US. The US, it's about insanity, somebody going crazy. But I was reading it actually, and it's actually, if you listen, and I actually kind of uh listened to the lyrics and read the lyrics, it's actually, and you can make a case for this, it's about the Cold War. Because it's got the cold, that was back during that time, correct? It's about the Cold War.
Yeah.
So I would actually, I would go more with the sanity thing, but I read it, and it hit number 9. I mean, we all know this song. Am I right?
It's a great song. It's
Yeah.
up against Spark in the Dark. It's a song about sex. Spark in the Dark. It's a rockin' song, just like you Don't Know was a rockin' song. It's pitted up. Your Don't Know was pitted up against my hit. My rockin' song is pitted up
Yeah.
against your hit.
Absolutely.
It's 1-1.
Right. Man, I wish we could play some of this music. All right.
All right, song 3.
All right.
It-
Uh, song 3 is
House of Fire
is
for me.
you're gonna go for it? Go for it.
House of Fire. On the Hot 100, it reached number 56. On the mainstream, it reached number 36, and it's another song about sex. That when
My favorite topic, right?
when the sex hits the apex,
Right.
it's the House of Fire.
Gotcha. So Goodbye to Romance. It's I was thinking this by, and actually listen to the lyrics. You can make a case where it's by someone falling in love and then doesn't want to do it anymore. But this is actually him saying goodbye to Black Sabbath.
Ah,
Yeah, actually him saying and this is what was in his old words. He made a song, you know, thinking that he wasn't gonna amount to anything after Black Sabbath, which you can make the case of that. I mean, I love his voice and all, but once you hit it big with Black Sabbath, where are you gonna go from there? But he's just saying goodbye to Black Sabbath, and the romance part was, all the years that he was in it. So didn't chart, didn't do anything. So,
the
but
mine
it's a
charted, but
ballad.
man,
It's
you gotta
really a
beat me.
ballad song, huh? What?
Mine charted, but man, I really like the meaning behind your song.
Yes, and it's a cool song. It really is. It's
I'll give it to you just based on song meaning. House of Fire
okay.
is a good rockin' song, but that was a great explanation. You're up 2-1.
Okay. All right. So number 4, you got this one. It's called D, and it's just an instrumental. Really nice, slow. I really enjoyed it, but it's only like a minute. It's an instrumental going up against, what is it going against? Why Trust You? And I'm listening to these songs as you go, your songs, because I know mine, and I'm going, oh my God, this is a good song too.
It is a good song.
Yeah.
So why Trust You is about a little brother's distrust of a big brother who's always pushing the little brother around growing up, always making fun of him, always saying he's kind of a bad kid. I'm joking. I was describing our relationship. Why Trust You? You were just
I
like,
didn't even get that until you said something. All right. I guess I
no,
will go.
it's a song. protagonist is in a relationship, woman's cheating, doing other things, and he can't trust her. So it's a song about lack of trust in a relationship. But I think you said you already gave it to me.
Yeah, I did give
So,
that to
so
you.
we're 2-2.
Okay.
Song 5, to me, this is the marquee matchup. Why don't you go first with your song?
Okay, so mine's about suicide. It's called Suicide Solution. Very rocking song. It's about Ozzy Osborne said back in 1991, and I found this really amazing. It was actually about Bon Scott's death, alcohol poisoning. That's pretty cool.
Your
I go,
favorite lead
oh
singer.
my God, this is, I mean, and then you read the lyrics and you can, or you read it, you hear it. That is pretty much kind of on the ball because it talked about a lot of drinking, didn't actually say his name. But then one of the guitar players, I think his name. So what was it? What was the guitar player? Randy Rhoads, but it wasn't him that said that. But Randy Rhoads, died in 1982. Was founded with Ozzy Osbourne. Did he go? He didn't come from Black Sabbath? Did he? Where did he
No,
come?
he was a co-founder of Quiet Riot, and he left
Right,
Quiet
right.
Riot
That's
to
what it
join
was.
Ozzy.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, great guitarist. But this, I think he was the bassist, and he said it revealed it was about, actually about the troubles that Ozzy Osbourne was having back in 2002. So, um, it's both. This is a rocking song. It really is. Um, and also back, I think it was, I forgot when, but there was this guy that they actually sued. There was a lawsuit about this because I think his name was John McCollum, died, uh, committed suicide, and you know how this stuff goes. Their parents said, "Hey, John, listen to the song," and that's why he committed suicide. But of course, it got taken out. So what's your song about? Only My Heart.
Only my heart talking. It's a love song, but 4 members of Aerosmith co-wrote the song and played on the song. The only one that didn't is Tommy Kramer, the Joey Kramer, the drummer. About 2/3 into the song, the background vocals and then the alternating lead vocals is Steven Tyler.
You
So
know, I don't know if you told me it before we got on the air here, or I just but I said, oh my God, that's Steven Tyler.
it is Steven
Yeah.
Tyler. And if you know the Aerosmith song "What It Takes," this song sounds, especially when Steven Tyler starts singing, sounds a lot like "What It Takes." This is a great melodic song, great beat. It's got, what's funny is half these episodes we find our way. You find your way into talking about AC/DC, and I find my way talking about Aerosmith,
Yeah.
regardless of the album. And here we are. The song's about your favorite lead singer, and my
Right.
favorite lead singer is on this song.
I know
And
it's
so
it's
I just
crazy,
found
isn't it?
this matchup fascinating, that
Yes,
it's song for song.
yep. It's it's really cool.
And
So
so given your affinity for Bon
actually
Scott, mine
that's
for Steven
all
Tyler.
right. Mine's about Bon Scott. Yours is
About Steven Tyler, my favorite
Steven
singer
Tyler.
against
Yeah,
your favorite
that
singer.
that is so cool. So
Mine did chart. It 89 on the top 100, and then number 19 on mainstream. But because it's about Bon Scott, I know what Bon Scott means to you. You know what Steven Tyler means to me. I'm willing to call it a draw.
it sounds good to me. But
But
remember,
just amazing. Our favorite singers work their
I
way.
know, is it that when you said that before we got on, I'm going, okay. But I mean, I knew what mine was. I didn't know what it, but yeah, I guess I did. I just didn't connect the two. But
So
that is cool.
2.5 to 2.5.
All right.
My song, number 6, "Bed of Nails." It did chart. It's a top 40 number. I'm sorry, it charted in the UK and Australia. It did not chart in the US. It was a top 40 in UK at 38. It was a top 20 in Australia at 13. Sex song, "Bed of Nails." Really upbeat, really rocking, and it charted outside the US.
Awesome. So, Mine is Mr. Crawley. It's actually the second single that they released, and it's actually about Aleister Crowley, who was a colonist and a magician. He was a poet, and basically, and he was like tarot. He was into tarot cards too, and happened to, Ozzy Osbourne was reading a book and reading the book about Aleister Crowley, and then actually had some type of tarot deck, sitting in the studio. Why that is, don't know, but it just kind of fitted, and that's what he made the song. So I don't know. It had a chart, but I didn't see it. I didn't see
I didn't
where it
see that
charted.
it charted, but I know the song very well.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's such a cool song. Um, at the beginning of it, it's kind of like eerie, just like out from when I was reading about Aleister Crowley. He's an eerie type of guy, did a lot of weird things, and you know, um, I thought it charted myself, but I didn't see where it charted.
I didn't either, but I know the song. It gets radio play.
Yeah, ready to play a lot now, which is, out of all the songs in this, in Blair's Royale, only one charted, but it sold 5 million copies. And yours, you had several that charted, right?
Yeah. One, if two, three in the Hot 100. And then if you count this one, it charted in the UK and Australia. But and I have a really good song. I think Mr. Crawley's a really good song. I'm okay giving that to you, and you're up 3.5 to 2.5.
All right, cool. All right. So
So
mine,
number seven for
okay.
me, seventh song after Poison is my favorite song on the album. This Maniac is in love with you. It's really self-descriptive. It's a love song, and I know our tens of viewers won't be able to hear it, but if you just want to play a snippet for yourself, this is a really good song.
Yeah, it really is. And
This is my
mine
favorite behind Poison.
is it really? Did it chart?
It didn't. It wasn't even released, but it's a good
Okay.
song.
So mine's No Bone Movies. What do you think that's about? It's
Sex.
about addiction to porn. That's what it is. Yeah, it's about addiction to porn. Very good song, but I'm gonna have to give you that one.
All right, we're knotted up. 3.5, 3.5. What's your song 8?
All right, my song ace is what is it? Revelation Mother Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation. Oh, Mother Earth, yes. And it's about the environmental change caused by people to the Mother Earth. They're not, you know, disregarding it, the environment. So really good song. I think, see, and this is another one that I don't remember if it's long or fast. Do you remember? I don't remember.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
If it
Remember
was slow
what?
or fast. I think it was a slow song.
Yeah, so we get deep in the album. Same thing. I'm kind of cheating here. I'm going to my song just to
Yeah.
kind of
See,
refresh.
huh? What's your
All right.
song?
So my song is Trash. It's another song about trashy sex.
Right. Oh, the name of the album.
Yep. So
Yeah.
and if you want to play a little snippet, it is upbeat, hard rocking.
Oh, here it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I remember that song very well. I'm trying to. Okay, Revelation Mother Earth is a very slow song. Now remember it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you that one too. I mean, but it's got a nice meaning to it and all. But we'll give you that one too.
All right. So um, 1, 2, 3, 4. So scores 4.5, 3.5.
Okay, you
Okay,
up,
my
right?
song, Hell is Living Without You. It's a love song. It's a breakup song. It's about heartbreak.
And Mine, same thing.
Like you, I can't remember if it's just refreshing my memory here.
Now,
It's
mine's
got a
about,
cool start.
huh? Which one?
Hell is living without you. It's got a cool start. But tell us about your song.
Mine's about stay away, same issue. I mean, same issue. Geez. Same thing, you know, it's about staying away of the night, you know, getting together, having a good time, doing the sex thing. And this is actually, I was about to say the same thing. And next time we're gonna figure a way how to get these songs up.
I'm gonna go to your song and refresh my memory. Give me a second here. Give me a sec. So we are on Steal Away, right?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, am I right? Now I'm gonna go to yours.
wow.
And
yeah, listen to mine.
I'm gonna do that right now. All right. Trash. Which one was it?
Mine is Hell is Living Without You.
The hell with that. Oh, I like the beginning.
Yeah. I like your beginning.
I remember it. See, oh, it's kind of. I like the beginning of yours, but I like Steal Away the whole song.
The whole song. I'll give it to you. So it's 4.5, 4.5.
Yeah.
And
All
now
right.
we actually have to go to your 40th edition to make the songs even.
Right.
And so go ahead. Yours is.
Look at me, looking at you. Basically, just look at me. I'm looking at you. You look at me. I'm looking at you. It's about it's kind of like a love song, but I gotta even listen to this one.
And it's got one of these in it, doesn't it?
What's that?
It's got one of these, right? Me looking at you.
Exactly.
Right.
So
I'm gonna check your song out.
yeah.
Hang on. Got a good beat. Wow, that's a good song.
It is.
40
All
years
right.
later.
So what's your song about? So guys,
Your gun. It's a sex song. Gun. It's guess what gun
what
is?
is the gun part? What is that?
Penis.
Oh. All right, let me listen to that one. I'm your gun.
I kind of hear it from your.
I don't know about that one. What do you think?
Hang on, let me get to it.
You're doing my song? You look at me, look at you. Which one are you doing? I kind of hear it. Are you doing I'm your gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't like that?
Huh?
You don't like that?
I do, but I think I like you looking at me, you looking at you better. I don't know.
No,
Let
that's
me
fine.
listen to one more time.
In the end, your album, yours started at 21, mine started at 20. They are 9 years apart. Yours did sell 5 million, mine sold 3 million. Interestingly, mine had more hits. Yours had, I guess, more collective staying power.
Right.
I think people remember this album, Blizzard of Oz, more than they do Trash, although Poison is just a kick-ass song.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving it to you and declaring you this week's winner.
Okay, so what do you got to do now? What do you got to do?
You're the king of rock and roll. I lose again.
Okay, yeah, let's have.
Of rock.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
So are you prepping for next week? Next week's a little bit different.
So once you announce what the next week is,
So this is Mark's greatest hits against Mike's greatest hits. This is Mark's all-time 8 favorite songs. It's very tough out of the thousands of songs we all enjoy to lock in on 8. And the songs have to have a connection to you. It's not about going into Google and I'm going to choose 8 #1 songs. It's your personal favorite. If you're putting out an album or you're writing songs, which would those songs be? And I've chosen my 8.
You already chose your 8?
I chose my 8.
Okay, I've got a couple. Now let me ask you, could it be because some of the songs that we've done in the past are some of mine?
Yeah, you can cover it again.
Is yours any of them in
One.
one?
Yes. And you could
Okay.
probably guess it if you thought about it. Yes.
Something from Aerosmith, probably, right?
And any guesses?
Something from Toys in the Attic, am I right?
No, I don't mind telling you. It's the quintessential Aerosmith song. Dream On is
Dream On. Yeah. Okay, I get it. All right. So should we tell each other there? I don't think we should tell.
So we have to, so I can hear them. And
yeah.
I will email them to you, the order, put them in any order you want. I put mine just some random order because some of it's going to be the matchup, right? Is to where you place the song. I'll email you my list, the order I want you to hear them. You do the same, and then we'll talk about them. The beauty is really, I think you're going to know at least 7 of my 8 songs. There's one song you may not know, but you're going to know at least 7 of the 8. And so we're not going to have our cell phones refreshing ourselves because these are well-known songs.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So my homework is to get them to you by Sunday so we can do it next Thursday. And then
I will email you my list.
And then we'll figure out a way to actually so we can play these songs on without getting. So for you all, if I don't mention it, copyright. So when I try to do this, it copyrighted me, said I have a claim. So I don't want to do it again.
You were thrown in YouTube jail.
Yes. I don't want to go to YouTube jail. So
if we can figure out a legal way to play the music, we will.
Yeah. All right. So another fun episode. I hope you all, tons of our viewers enjoy this. So
we know we did.
Yes, we did. And we want everybody to enjoy it, but I really enjoy these episodes.
So do I. All right, brother.
Till next time.
To sign out.
All right. You take care.
All right.
See y'all later. Everybody, comment, share, like. I'm getting good at that.
Bye, everyone.
All right. Take care.